Hey everybody, PSV60 back for more of Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Getting lost in the main hub already, that's a great way to start, there we go. So we went all the way down into the catacombs last time, so we're gonna head in the opposite direction and start going up. Very high into the treetops. Which, if my practice runs are anything to go on, means I'm going to be falling. A lot. But we've got a couple of, dinosaurs that we just mowed down. Not a bad way to start. And now we have infinite lives again. And there we have something new. That is a Dimetrodon mech. And a raptor that's in the way. I'll come back to the Dimetrodon mech in a second. Because we've got a sub-area to start. This one's chock full of weapons. We can see where our end goal is already, all the way over there. And we've got some enemies in this one. That's a first. Now again, we can't pick up those life forces. Just because we're already maxed out, so it might take some doing to get into some of the later... Right. Some of the later sub-areas. And by some of the later, I mean the only other one in this level. That sound effect that you're hearing right now, or rather that you heard a couple minutes ago, happens every time you shoot this blue teleporting cloud. I mean, they didn't really need to give it a sound effect, but it's a nice little touch. And there we go. Got maxed out energy cells. And we're gonna run into something as soon as we go back out, so. Oh, what's anything? Oh man, the Metrodon mech's back already. Well, let's just get out of here. Dimetrodon mech is pretty much the same thing as a Dimetrodon, except it has a pair of machine guns strapped to its sides. Not a huge difference, Well, not a huge difference looks-wise, but it made something that was already kind of tanky into something that was tanky with a ranged weapon. So, essentially it turned a tank into an actual tank. Now, when we were up top there was, instead of taking that first jump across, we could have jumped over there. Not really a big difference as far as anything goes, but going over this way at least lets us refill our minigun ammo. And we get a small amount of shotgun shells. And you can see that... Well, you can see that cave even better, but on the map you can see a small brown cave there. And we can get into it. It won't be a huge benefit to us at the moment, but I'll take what I can get. This entire area is lined with these small caves adorning the sides up here. Just perfect for guys trying to snipe you. Snipe you with hand grenades, apparently. Which, oddly enough, seems to be working. But aside from that first one that has the couple boxes of grenades in the backpack in it, fireworks. Aside from that first one that has the grenades in it, though, there's really no reason to hang around and take these guys out. You can pretty much just run right past all of them with no real, problem. Well, that guy could be a problem, but the ones that are up in the caves aren't really going to be able to hurt you. Just keep running. Now, we've got two ways to go here. Both of them eventually lead to the same place. Because we've got that there that we can jump to. And you can see that over there, which maybe you're wondering how to get to it. This is not a hole. This is a teleporter. And being inside of a cave means we're going to get more or less gang raped by leapers. But that's par for the course in... why not? Oh, and there we have the second one already. No enemies in this one, but it's a little... more potentially treacherous. Several of these pillars that don't really do anything other than rise and lower. Truth be told, this is actually one of the easier sub-areas. Which also explains why there's not really a lot to offer you. There's a bunch of life forces and one tech armor, and that's about all you get. Now, going that way leads us to a full health. But we don't need it. So we're going to jump down to where we would have landed had we jumped off instead of taking the teleporter. And this is where relying on the map can bite you in this level. Now you see those little gray things? Those are those little stalactite. By little I mean huge, because we're probably God only knows how many feet up in the air. You can't land on them. It'll show up on your map as a platform, but you'll just slide right off down into the bottomless oblivion below. The green ones, however, are perfectly okay to land on. But a good rule of thumb is just kind of peek over the edge a little bit. See where you need to go. Just wondering what made that guy blow up. What? Did that arrow just go vertically? Well, moving on. Taking out the Perlin drops this wall. Since by this point you've probably noticed Perlins are pretty good at being used as keys. But beyond that wall, we get to meet a new enemy. Not him. And this, I will call probably the worst tease in the game. You have a thing full of minigun ammo right here. Given to you right before you're going to meet the new enemy for the level. The alien. We've seen one before. Now, they're not armored, so you can shoot them with regular arrows and regular shotgun shells. Why I say that's a tease is this. Forget why I said that's a tease. That is the first one of these enemies I have ever killed with the minigun. I was under the impression they were immune to it. We've already seen all the sub-areas. They do, however, have quite a bit of health. So if you can use explosives on them, you should do so. Into the drink. Got another alien over there. There we go. I was gonna say he doesn't seem to be a very good shot, but then again, neither did I. Now, if we jump in here, you'll see these extremely thin reeds blocking off this little hidden passage back here, giving us our new weapon for the level. This is the alien weapon. I kinda hate the alien weapon. It uses energy cells. No, we're not going to do that. So it's going to run off of the same ammo counters that the pulse rifle, the particle accelerator do. And it's going to use that ammo at a rate of about 5 per shot. It's got kind of a cool animation. But what it does is it has a delayed explosion effect. The explosion's about the same in power to a tech arrow or an explosive shotgun shell. But we'll see it in action here in a second. Personally, I hate it because it doesn't seem to do as much damage as the ammo expenditure would indicate it should be. The initial hit does some damage, the explosion does some damage. Yeah, about on par with a tech arrow. But it uses up ammo at way too fast of a rate for my personal taste. Full on health. There's a regular. Yeah, we could use some more armor. Seems like there's a sergeant up there somewhere. Nice of him to show his hand before we even get up there. And just in case you didn't find that secret earlier, this little side area also has an alien weapon. Also, like all good explosions, the alien weapon can damage you. Now, for the beginning of the game, I'd been trying to play with the map off, so it's not particularly distracting. Nobody in the thread seemed to mind if the map's on, so for at the very least this level, probably through the rest of the game, I'm going to need to keep it on. Turok's levels get huge, as we've already seen in the catacombs. And as we are likely to see for the rest of this level too. For the rest of the game, for that matter. Just some health. The map designers seem to go kind of crazy with what they could do. I'm guessing this was at least in part to show off what the N64 was capable of. So they probably just made the levels huge just because they could. Been a while since we've seen something like this. Trap. No, you would think that swings, but that never comes back down. We can exit the level and re-enter it. That trap will stay sprung, and we will never see it again. Most of these little side areas just have health, so we don't really have a huge need to go down them. Some of them, though, have ammo. And we're not completely caught back up with our ammo expenditure. I love the explosions in this game. More games could serve to use Turok as a backdrop for how they should do what explosions do to enemies. I don't know what that just was. I guess somebody threw a grenade. Yeah, there he is. Now we got 2 ways to go here. 3 ways. Sorry. You want to save left for last. Assuming you don't want to make a second trip into this level. And we're going this path first because this is probably one of the more dangerous areas of the game. Dangerous because of there are a lot of shamans. And we're not even going back here for much. We've got a full health here. Got a respawning shaman there. We've got another sub area just in case we haven't seen enough of them by this point. And we want to get out of here. Let's run the other way quick. Go down this path too. Because this way at least has something we can use. Oh, also you get locked in. Just in case it wasn't fun enough. Now, you don't have to come this way at all. Aside from the full health and the tech arrows are really all that's there. There's no keys unless you're running really low on tech arrows and you're marginally paranoid about running short out of them completely, or you have no other explosives. There's pretty much 0 point to go in there. You can skip it. This way, however, took it on the chin. This way, however, you will need to go. Let's go with this from the other side. Oh, there's two of them. We'll let that serve as a visible reminder of just how fast the regular enemies can take down your health on hard mode. But now that we've got that key, we can finally take the left path. Oh, and just cause, yes, we can take shortcuts down. Not even reaching him. Oop, guess they were. I'll be genuinely honest, I'm really surprised I haven't fallen off of anything yet. You don't get enough opportunities to bounce grenades off of stuff. Odd slowdown. Can we... maybe? Yes, we can. Now, these are both pretty much the same. There's one on the opposite side that is the identical setup. Go up a huge winding staircase, fight a sergeant, and all for 25 health that we can't even pick up. There is no winning that fight, really, so let's just leave him at his post. Actually, yeah, let's run back for that 25 health quick. I'll edit it out. No, actually that wasn't that long of a trip. Never mind. Forget editing it out. You guys can suffer through it. But that being said, we're going to take a quick break here, get our bearings a little bit, and just in general, take a rest from all this walking. And we'll continue the hunt next time.